Hello and welcome, my connoisseurs of movies, TV show, and literature. Pardon. Are you ready to shake things up? You may call me Loup Garou. For those of you who are new, welcome. You are here to feast on my opinions of all things movie, TV, and book. Now, I'm sure you've heard the phrase, what happens in the dark? That's such an ominous phrase. But what happens in the dark always comes to light. Eventually, all secrets get discovered, even if it takes years for them to come to light. With that being said, what the titular stranger was doing in the TV show The Stranger was both stupid and dangerous. And I can't show you because I don't own it. I was watching it with my bestie on Netflix. Watching it with her on her streaming via Netflix. It's so sad that I don't have a copy of it because I don't know when Netflix is going to make it go away. And the best part, it has my choco vine flavor in it. Now, for those of you who do not know and are brand new to the channel, a flavor is any actor I feel like I can binge watch from their earliest work to their latest work. And to see who those chosen gentlemen are, watch the 9s. 9, 18, 27, and 36. They will tell you in 7-man increments the watch order of those gentlemen currently. And
watch the 9s of what? Says somebody watching the video right now.
All right. My show, episodes 9, 18, 27, and 36. So you have to go back into my history and watch my earlier videos. And all of these gentlemen are subject to change on where they fall in that lineup. But for almost as long as I've had this channel, my current flavor is Choco Vine, which is chocolate raspberry wine. And I equate the talents of Mr. Richard Armitage to that flavor of wine. Because he's smooth, and then he's got that dark streak that is Francis Dollarhide. Oh, I love that man. He scares the daylights out of me. He's in NBC's Hannibal. He's the great red dragon. Yes. So this is the last 6 episodes of NBC's Hannibal. You get to see Richard and Mads, another flavor, battle with wits. And my bestie has said frequently, when are you going to start binging someone else? The instant I want to indulge in something else. I've started rewatching Jason Isaacs movies. So maybe, not saying, but maybe I'll swap soon. Now, Richard plays a gentleman named Adam. And Adam is the first person you see get approached by a stranger. And he tells him that his loving wife, the mother of his 2 boys, faked a pregnancy and a miscarriage to keep him with her. That is the crux of the stranger's problem. She exposed a secret that was not hers to tell, and it caused a landslide of events. The main plot of the show begins after Adam confronts his wife, and she leaves. Now, this television show also stars, and I'm going to butcher her name, so I'm going to start with the more popular character I well, the only other show I've seen her in, Downton Abbey. I know Siobhan. It's Fennerin I'm worried about mispronouncing. So, Mrs. O'Brien from Downton Abbey, a Miss Siobhan Fennerin, and if I've butchered that, sweetheart, I am so sorry. I've never heard it said. And she plays a detective. And she's looking into a completely random case that leads her straight to Adam's family. That other case is about an injured boy and a decapitated alpaca. Long story, watch the show. It's cool. It's on Netflix right now. Now, you have heard me say time and again that secrets are not good things. I believe that. I do not like surprises, and secrets lead to surprises. Though good rules to look at when it comes to secrets is, does keeping it hurt you or someone else? Is it your secret to share? Will sharing it get you or the person it is about hurt? Example of rule number 3, or examples of these rules. The stranger. No, there's 3. The stranger approaches Joanna. Joanna's the detective's name. Approaches Joanna's best friend and says, hey, your daughter's an escort. You don't pay me, which blackmail is horrible. Don't blackmail people. That is a crime. But she says, pay me, and all of your daughter's indiscretions will stay locked away. Now, had they not, pardon, that is what happens when you drink soda. Pardon. Had they not blackmailed one of the Johns from this website escort service, one of the patrons, Siobhan's buddy would not have been murdered, because the sugar daddy hired a cop to investigate the stranger and make the problem go away. That got a lot of people hurt. And keeping this a secret, is hurting the mother and daughter, because it was a choice that was going to harm the daughter if it came out in the wrong light. If she would have literally come out and said, hey, to pay for school, I did, it's a little less, oh my gosh, shocking, than if someone else goes, hey, look at these, and she wants to be a teacher? No. Big difference. I mean, exposing the secret would have been bad. Now, as soon as the daughter found out mommy was being blackmailed, she nipped her career in the bud. She stopped. Now, example number 2. The stranger threatens to share the secrets of people she just met. Only 2 of the people she confronts actually have something to do with her. So she had no business getting in touch with the other people. Granted, she was blackmailing a lot of the people she wasn't connected to, but it was not her place to expose them. Now, and that is because of rule number 3. She told a father that she would expose his behavior of drugging his son so the boy would perform better in sports. Father tried to kill her immediately after she left him. He came up behind her and beat her against a wall. So, I know a couple where the girlfriend told their boyfriend about a coworker's attire. The boyfriend turned around and told the boyfriend of the coworker that his girl was dressing like a slut. No, she was not, but it prompted the boyfriend to beat up the coworker. The boyfriend should have never told his girlfriend's thoughts because it led to someone being hurt. Now, if you are being forced to keep a secret, like you or your loved ones are being beaten or abused in some way, find a safe person who won't share what happened with the person abusing you and tell them. Get help to protect you. Literally, if you're being abused by an uncle, go to your church leader. Tell your church leader what's happening. Go to your teacher. Tell your teacher what's happening. They'll make sure the uncle or whoever it is stops. If you are asked to keep a surprise party a secret, and the person you are keeping the party from is okay with surprises, then yes, keep the secret. By all means, if you know the person will absolutely enjoy being surprised with a party, don't spoil it for them. However, I personally loathe surprises. And my 16th birthday, which should have been fantastic because there was a party, was absolutely miserable because of all the blatant lies, all the people trying to keep the surprise party a surprise were telling me. So, yeah, I know how to fake having a good time because it devastated me that people I thought I could trust were lying to me. So, because of that, I'm not a big fan of most parties or crowds. But yeah, says the mom who tries to make sure her kids have a good time at their parties. But if you have to lie to the person you're trying to surprise, don't do it. Lies lead to betrayal and hurt feelings. I mean, the only person who had a legitimate reason for not being there was my big brother. And we did something else the week before. We had a blast. We went to Six Flags Great America and saw Weird Al Yankovic. But all that early happy vibe was ruined when I was rushed to get a lunch and lied about who would be where and what was going on. I almost didn't want to babysit for the person who was hosting the party at their house because that's how they got me there. I need you to babysit my kids. So, moral of the stranger and my little story, unless you have a stake in the outcome of the secret, do not share them. If you are being abused and told it's our little secret, share it. If your best friend is planning on proposing to their significant other in a way you know the significant other will not like, talk to your bestie about it. Remind them, hey, they're not going to like this. Try doing something else. If you know someone who's going to commit harm to themselves or others, tell people. Better to err on the side of caution than watch something worse happen. Now, should you watch The Stranger? I think so. I think you guys would absolutely adore it because there's so much I didn't tell you, and it's far more layered than just, oh my gosh, she's going around blackmailing people. Please don't look at it that way. That is such a narrow view of a fantastic show. Dude, do what I did. Watch it just for one of the characters. Watch it for Richard. He always does a good job. But these are my opinions. Feel free to disagree. Save the like button from zombies. Rescue the subscribe button as well. Ring the bell and take the like and subscribe button to safety so you can tend to their wounds without being attacked. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.